TNA Genesis is Sunday, January 9th, 2011. And this is kind of rare from TNA. Slowly but surely, matches are being added. But then again, they have till 2011 to make this card, so I don't really blame them on that. It was a very funny night. I've actually had a better time watching it than I have in recent weeks, which is actually kind of good. But, I have a problem with one of the things, but I'll get to that a little bit later. This is one of the things I laughed at too, but oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, the only matchup added is the match that we knew was going to happen months in advance, ever since Mickie James won the number one contendership matchup for the Knockouts title. Knockouts title is finally on the line as Madison Rayne defends against Mickie James. Now, personally, Mickie James, people have been saying that, she'll be the first woman in history to have all the major women's titles held, minus the Shimmer title, of course. And Lord knows if that's still alive or not. I don't really know. But Mickie James will honestly win this match. Not just because of the inexperience of Madison Rayne compared to Mickie James, but if you saw the tag team match tonight, although Madison Rayne and Tara won the match, so Madison Rayne had a chance of being a double champion, and actually the first doubles champion since Madison Rayne, actually. So she'd do it again, basically. Because let's not forget, the first time she held the title, she won it in a cage match when she was Knockouts Tag Team Champion. And somehow they gave it to Lacey and whatever, all that stuff happened. But Mickie James will honestly win this, because the way Madison Rayne won this title is just a disgrace to the title itself. But, we'll see what happens. Now, honestly, this night was actually full of surprises. Rob Terry turns on Matt Morgan and Jeff Hardy or something. I didn't really catch it at the end, but Rob Terry had a heel turn. But one of the things I'm kind of mad about, but I kind of laughed about at the same time, is Eric Young found the old TNA belt. That's right. Eric Young found it from the garbage can and is defending it. The first matchup tonight was a tag team match with Orlando Jordan against Generation Me, and Eric Young calls it a battle royal for the TNA World title. It was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time, but at the same time, it's now the Immortal title. Let me give you an example on how serious that is. The WEC. There are rumors saying that the WEC will unify, they will combine with the UFC. So basically, the UFC and the WEC, some divisions will become one. I do not know about all the divisions, but, the major ones, the bantamweight, cruiserweight, although they're, just the major weights will be unified as one, and we might see a lot of dream matches, really. A lot of dream matches with this. But basically, honestly, that's like after the WEC folds and unifies with the UFC, that is like holding one of these and proclaiming myself the WEC whatever weight champion. And total MMA fans that kind of figured that out, they'll probably buy a lot of these, and they'll never die, really, because all the money will be coming in for the WEC belts, because they'll be claiming themselves WEC champion of whatever. Same thing with if Pride ever folds. because they have those out too, and UFC will never basically die, but selling those belts for the hell of it. But really, if you think about it, with these promos a long time ago, that is like when I made the NWA Global Heavyweight Championship of the world, which I still actually have in my possession. But it's, there were rumors. There were rumors of a new title belt, the TNA United States Championship, and I'll put that link of the picture of the belt in the description. It actually looks pretty nice. I don't know if it's real or not, but I'll put the link of the picture in the description. It looks pretty cool. So maybe this is the first step, probably, to that belt being made. I don't know. It's TNA logic, man. It's an unpredictability that we've needed for years. But once again, and I'll get to the WEC in a while, in a different separate video of what I think of the WEC and the UFC becoming one. We'll get to that later. But for right now, I mean, really, this is kind of a weird development in TNA. And we'll get to that a little later, I guess. Peace. Happy holidays, and we finally got the tree. We finally got the tree decorated and stuff. It looks pretty good, and that's only one side of it. But you can imagine what's all around the tree. So yeah, peace, guys.